this is part 8 of Ikana Canyon, and if you like moving blocks around in Zelda games, you are in for a treat in part 8.
Strap your seatbelts on, folks. You're going for an excitement ride right here.
I mean, this entire part is literally moving blocks around this stupid
game. And not to
game.
say our video's really high, but this part's boring.
It is.
This part's boring, yeah. So, thanks for coming. Hope you stay through the whole video.
Yeah, we're going to sit here and drink beer.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say, though, I mean,
I think I should have got another one.
I know. I will say, though, like, the one redeeming part of this part, this theme.
Oh, the theme, yeah, it's awesome and like
it's fantastic.
It's probably my favorite theme, like in any Zelda game.
Dude, it's so good. It's like kind of upbeat and kind of haunting at the same time. But it's just
one thing I don't like about it is that we actually get it before we get to the temple.
That is true. Yeah.
And I really didn't think about it until I watched this part today preparing.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, obviously I love this theme. It's cool hearing it this early, but I kind of wish it took away hearing the theme in the dungeon because I remember the first time playing this game. I was like, wow, that thing is awesome, but I was expecting to hear a different one when I got in the temple.
And I kind of agree with you on that, and actually, because it's been a while.
First time.
We don't agree often, don't get me wrong. But like, kind of going back and prepping for this, it's been a little while since I played it, so I actually had to go back and check. I'm like, wait, I think this is the exact same theme outside of the temple.
Yeah, it is.
As it is inside, like you said. And I went back and, checked out our theme videos.
Yeah,
and go check those out, by the way.
Yeah.
And cheap plug. And saw that, it is the exact same theme in and out.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's a little disappointing to hear it outside.
Yeah, it is.
But, I mean, you get to listen to it long
this
enough.
part is really cool. Just like the whole verticality of this place and just like, we don't really look down that much, but just like, how it feels like, you are going up to the heavens in a way. Like you're having something. And I can't remember getting a feeling from a game like up to this point of Majora's Mask when it first came out.
Yeah.
Of like actually climbing something this high.
It's one of the first times I can think of in
Gaines Castle actually. We go that stairwell forever, but but you didn't feel like you were climbing up like a. Well, I guess you did feel like you climbed a tower, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I agree with you. Like just this whole concept of working your way to the top of this huge. Tower, like you said, it's a cool concept, and it's one of the earlier times it's been done in a Zelda game. I mean, I guess you kind of climb Death Mountain in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, but it's not like I guess like you don't get a feeling of like dying. Like this, there's like nothing below you,
and you see
like the majority of this part. Like you see, like right there, there's nothing below you, and we never had like verticality like this where there was absolutely nothing below you till this time.
And if you've seen our City in the Sky walkthrough from Twilight Princess, also go check out those videos, by the way.
You're just trying to plug everything.
I mean, we talk a lot about how that sense of having nothing below you, kind of always being in danger. It
adds to it.
It does kind of add to it a little bit, even though, like you said,
especially when you're hanging on the edges.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a hard way.
Now, here's a question. I actually don't know the answer to this, so I don't know why I'm even asking a question I don't know the answer to. But like, do you have to use a certain mask on those like switches, or does it just not really matter? You can use any form you want to.
As far as
you
I
just gotta hit the switches in the right. Those rocks, they keep on getting in my way for some reason. Like, where are they coming from?
I know we never see a source of these rocks.
Like that's actually a good question. Where exactly are these rocks even coming from?
I don't know. It's not like the tower's falling down on you.
And you're not on you're in a canyon. I guess rocks could technically fall down a canyon, but
you'd think you'd find a source of them somewhere.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be like a mountain or something like that. But I don't know.
I mean, going back to your question you asked before it's
bothered me so much now because I don't know where these rocks are coming from.
But I don't think it matters like which mask you use where.
I think you're right.
But I do think it's kind of interesting that you can't hold down a switch when you're in the Deku form, and when you can't hold down a switch.
Like you couldn't do it during the game though. You couldn't do it at home game.
Yeah,
if you're a Deku scrub or a Deku mask, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
you can't hold down switch the whole game. So it kind of does make sense right there.
Yeah, I just thought it was a nice little touch of continuity, I guess.
I like how you're able to make a form of Link. Is what I like.
Yeah,
it looks kind of weird. Creepy. Like I don't know if that means anything or not. Everything in Majora's Mask means something apparently,
and it all looks a little weird.
This whole game's pretty weird. But like he does look weird.
He looks weird. The one that creeps me out, and I thought you were going to hold on to that bomb until it blew up. By the way. The one that creeps me out is the Goron. His eyes are just like white, and they're staring at you. Like when you make
like the Undertaker.
Yeah, just like the eyes are rolled back in their head. And I know that they said.
Well, he's dead. Well, he's dead though. His form is dead. Like he has anything to do with it?
I mean, I guess. I mean, the king did say it's an empty shell. I mean,
So it makes sense they don't have eyes, but then you can also look at it as Darunia is dead, so maybe
because it does look just like Darunia.
I wonder what the Zora looks like too, and what's the
I don't know
other
if we get just Link by himself.
Link, Goron, Zora. Zora. Oh, there's 3. That's right.
So we can only do 3. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we ever.
What's Link? Is Link's like? Oh, we didn't. I turned too fast, Hick. You turned too fast right there, Hick.
Well, Link's does look different. It doesn't look like Link.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like him at all.
But yeah, at least the other ones look like, you know, the spirits that we freed, or that were trapped in the mask, whatever.
You know, it's kind of like, not really weird right here, but like, you know, even though we're like kind of like in a tower, like a kind of enclosed area, this is the first time like the designs on the wall that actually kind of get a feeling of a canyon.
Yeah.
Like just the designs on the wall make this place actually feel like a canyon.
Yeah.
I didn't really get that with the earlier parts.
No, we kind of talked a little bit about that at the end of part 7, how we accidentally called it Ikana Valley.
Yeah,
But
I think some people actually
I've heard it
that.
I've heard it that. I've called it that. I've searched for trust me. But yeah, in here it actually looks like a dark, dank, you know, canyon climbing all the way up to the top with rocks falling everywhere out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah, we're reaching now. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, I spent all my energy in the first 6 minutes of this video, and I have absolutely nothing else to say now.
I will say, like, when it just showed that quick cinematic for turning to nighttime, the shot of the face at the top of the tower.
You talking about when we first like entered this place?
Well, when we first entered, and also just there where it switched to nighttime. And it shows.
Oh, I didn't see. I missed that actually.
Rewind.
Yeah, I wish we could. That would
be cool if we could rewind.
So when it changed times or days or nights or whatever, it showed the face right there.
Yeah,
I do love that face though, man.
It's just
like,
creepy looking.
Like is that statue or whatever it is like.
Yeah.
Like there's another thing with Majora's Mask. Like you know you can do this with every temple in every single Zelda game, but like, what's that face mean? What was it? What does it relate to?
Who knows? I mean, did the Ikana people build it? Was it there already?
Yeah.
Is Termina even real?
They built it to keep the darkness out. You know.
Who knows? There's so many mysteries in this game.
I think it's one of those things that makes this game great, and like I've been one of those people like I would love to have a 3DS copy of it.
Oh my god!
But at the same time, like I think one of the things that makes this game so great is that they've actually never remade this.
They haven't.
Like, except for like the digital copy, like on the Wii.
Well, yeah.
You know, like that's a like you know, I guess that's not a remake, but sort of.
Yeah.
But like that's one thing I actually do like is that they never remade it. They just
like,
left it as this.
Yeah, because like Ocarina's enhanced.
You
know, plus now for you, obviously it's available on the Wii or whatever, but so many people I feel like still have this around for Nintendo 64 or something like that.
That's the only way if you don't have a Wii or like a classic controller, that's the only way you can play it. So I mean, I kind of do like that aspect of it.
Yeah, it seems like it's almost a little bit of a forgotten game. Anytime you talk about like the definitive...
Well, it's not forgotten. Well, not for a lot of people, it's their favorite game, just because like the whole dark meanings behind it.
That is true. I mean, it definitely is a very different
Especially emphasized by this place, the whole Ikana Canyon.
Oh, with all the spirits.
Which I think was a great indie place for this game.
I think it was too.
And then if you get to the whole, what's it called, the 5 stages of death or
grief and
grief. Yeah, 5 stages of grief. That's what it is.
Yeah, that whole
5 stages of grief. Like this is like the acceptance part where he's like kind of accepted he's dead or whatever like that. So I mean,
I look into that theory a little more. I know there's some videos.
I'm so on it. I believe some parts of it. Some parts I'm kind of like reaching a little bit.
Maybe one of these days we'll do a little video on that.
Maybe.
That sounds like it requires a lot of work.
Yeah, it does.
That would actually require research.
We're finally to the top, though. And I tell you what, man, hitting the owl statue felt so good because I was like, man, I never want to climb back up because it takes forever moving all those blocks.
Especially if you fall. Oh my god, if you fall.
Where does it put you if you fall? If it put you all at the bottom, dude, I would probably quit this game.
I'm trying to remember now. I mean, I'm sure I fell at some point doing this.
This is definitely one of those songs you wrote down. Yeah. But like after the third time playing, you're like, okay, I'm just going to write this song down.
Yeah, that way you don't have to go to the start menu and everything. And we warned you when we first learned it. It's a good song. But we haven't even made it into Stone Tower Temple, and I'm tired of this.
You play a lot of Stone Tower Temple, too.
You do. It's,
Finally, you're out of there. Whew.
Like you said, hitting that owl statue, man, and getting that point.
Oh, yeah, sit there and do that again.
Oh, it's such a nice feeling. And I think all we're doing now, the rest of this part's just depositing our rupees and going back in time.
Yeah, exactly what we're doing, actually. But I would say, like, you know, I'm glad Nintendo didn't put that down at the bottom. But they've done stuff like that. You don't know this, but Temple of the Ocean King and Phantom Hourglass. That'd be a good, just where Nintendo just, like, wants to just kick your butt and laugh at you. And, like, I'm so glad they put that at the top.
Oh, I can't wait to see that for myself.
It's awful. And just them, if they would put the statue at the bottom, it would remind me of Temple of the Ocean King.
It sounds like you have bad memories.
You basically just keep on going through the exact same part every time and getting a little bit farther. Only in the Stone Tower you wouldn't get any farther, I guess. But
No.
But a little bit off topic there, I guess. But all we were doing is depositing rupees, so we didn't talk about.
You've seen us do this in enough Majora's Mask parts that we can kind of go off topic.
It's just nice to say, like we hit the owl statue, and before you go about ready to go into the temple, it's just nice to go back, deposit your rupees, save,
get yourself the full 3 days,
go get some items, and then start over with all 3 days. Because Stone Tower Temple actually is a really tough place. But this will go ahead and wrap up Part 8 of Ikana Canyon.